totally forgot to mention that there's a bunch of esports games going on tomorrow for I think 6 to 8 hours. So I'm definitely gonna have to set aside some time for that. And also, crazy thing, Foxy quit DRX and switched to Gen G. What? Huh? I was so not expecting that. And apparently Buzz also is off the roster. Like, the only significant person they still have, they have a Flashback, my favorite, and they also have shoot, what's his name? Bane. I think Bane and Flashback are the only people they still have on their roster. Everyone else just left. And now they have these two random people, and those four are the only ones on their main roster. And then for this upcoming tournament, they have some random like sub in that's not even on their roster. Like, what is happening to DRX, bro? They lost Foxy and Buzz, both of their best players, aside from Flashback, obviously. But Flashback is gonna have to hard carry. Like, and in this tournament, it's FunPlus Phoenix, Gen G, Talent, and DRX. And their last match tomorrow is gonna be Gen G versus DRX. Foxy is gonna go against his old teammates. Oh, I need to watch that so bad. And also I'm excited to see Flashback play. But oh my gosh, I was so shocked. I was just scrolling through YouTube, and then that shows up that Foxy switched to Gen G. Like, what? And then I was looking them up on Liquipedia and looking at their timeline, and I'm seeing everyone left. Like, oh my gosh, DRX is on its downfall. But these new players, I haven't seen or heard of them before. And they're really new. Like, one of them only has $300 earnings compared to like the 35K that Flashback has. So he is new. So I'm worried about the team chemistry. That might be a little difficult, but we will see what happens at the tournament tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared for DRX. Oof. They were so, not, I don't know if they were so close, but they were pretty close to winning VCT. And then right after they lost, it seems like everyone's just like, I'm out. And now their team quality has definitely gotten down a little bit. But if they have some diamonds in the rough, Blue Lock, that join their team, then I'm excited to see that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's true. But yeah, we will see what happens tomorrow. I will definitely update you guys, because I'll probably be freaking out all game. But yeah, that's surely gonna be interesting matches. But anyways, good night for real. Maybe. Well, I'm probably not gonna film again, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep. We'll see. Hey, hi guys, I only have like a few minutes to talk because I have to head in about 2 minutes. But oh my gosh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm good. So I was looking at the rosters and everything in the game schedule for tonight. I think the first game, Gen G versus FPX, I think it was, that's at 11 p.m. and then they'll do it by hour after that. But I found it funny because I was looking at the rosters, like I just said, and FPX, they have all Asian members except, shoot, what's his name? The Australian dude. I was just looking at him. What's his name? I'm embarrassed. Whatever, it doesn't matter what his name is, but he's the only Australian on there, which I thought was kind of funny. But I'm so looking forward to DRX playing. Last match of the day, I think that's the DRX versus Genji one. So I'm so hyped for that. But I'm gonna have to stay up super late, so since I get off at around 2 today, I'm gonna probably take a nap. That way I can stay up from like 11 to, 3 a.m. I think is how the matches are going. Or maybe later than that. I think 4 or 5 a.m. And then that next day, I have work from 9 to 2. So it should be all good. But anyways, I'm gonna head in now. So bye. Okay, hello, it's 11:08 right now and I just got put on break. But I am starving. And I kind of want to go out and get something right now, but also I already said I was gonna get coffee and study today. So I feel like I shouldn't be spending money twice. I think I'm actually just gonna head home real quick and then grab some crackers and then head back here real quick and then eat them because I'm like the hungriest I've ever been. And I feel like I ate a lot yesterday. I don't know. Anyways, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, just got back to the parking lot. It's 11:31 right now, so I have 5 minutes left. I had 2 fig bars, which was 200 calories, and then I had a 6-pack of peanut butter crackers, which was 190. And I also filled up my water, so I'm gonna drink some of that right now. And then head back in. You know what I just realized? I forgot my lip balm. That's why my lips look so dead right now. That Burt's Bees tinted lip balm is everything to me. And I have like 50 lip balms, so I seriously need to start using those instead of buying more all the time. But there's so many cute ones, and every time I see one I like, I just buy it. And so now I have so many. I use all of them, but because I use all of them, none of them get finished. Because it takes a long time to finish a lip balm. So even if I use all of them like in a cycle, they're gonna last for a long, long time. And the more I add, yeah, I'm never gonna finish them. But at least they're cute, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Hi, it's 2:05 right now. I just got off my shift and whoa, look how big that's bubbling up right there. And I was like actually working today. My normal manager wasn't there, so our head baker, who also is like the biggest manager, but she's normally in the back baking, so she doesn't come up to the front a lot. But since my normal manager wasn't there today, she was up there, and I will say she's a lot better. I like her a lot more. And even though it was slow, she let me work the whole time and didn't cut me early. And she's just like way better. So, and she's a baker, so obviously I like her more. But, I had to do side work before I left. So I was doing that and she left while I was doing that, but I really needed to ask her a question. But because I was busy doing my other thing, I couldn't ask her before she left as well. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know if she's here tomorrow. It might be my other manager that's there. But I want to ask her if I can shadow in the bakery, because I can't work there because I don't really have mornings that often, like early morning availability, since I have school. And so she said I can't really work there, but maybe after whoa, sorry, my hand was shaking. She said maybe after I graduate I can work there, but I just want to do a shadow like once or twice just to see how it works back there. I kind of want to work at a cafe, but I don't think I can fit 3 jobs in.
and I could quit this restaurant job and work at a cafe instead, but the cafes pay, a lot of them aren't as good, and pay is my main thing right now, because after I graduate and get my own place and have a steady form of income, or when I don't need to save up for a big purchase because I already have like an apartment or whatnot, I want to get a full-time job at an actually good place, you know? And then I won't have to worry about compensating for like right now I'm only focused on money. I'm not really focused on experiences right now. But once I have the what did I just once I have money saved up and I've completed all my major purchases, or most of them, I'm gonna just get a job where I can get experience in my field. Because right now it's just like entry level things, but I want to actually get a cafe job. There's this girl who lives in Malaysia, and she owns her own cafe, and I look up to her so much. Because she went to Malaysia and bought an old house and then renovated it into her cafe that it is right now. And it's my dream. Like her aesthetic, what she sells, how she sells it, everything is just a dream. But she doesn't have a lot of videos or anything, and she doesn't post that often, but I wish she did post more. But she really inspired me, so I want to work at a cafe or something one day. I think when it's confusing because I really want to do all those college things too. But if I do those college things, then I'm going to have to push back the cafe thing even more. But I don't know. We'll think about it later. I don't want to stress myself out right now. I'm going to head home. It's 2:12. I'm going to head home, shower, change, and then head to a cafe or do something. Oh, and charge my iPad. So that's going to take a while. And my AirPods. I actually don't know where my AirPods are. I have the case, but I don't know where I put the actual AirPods. But every time I'm walking to my house, it connects to my phone. So they have to be somewhere around here. Like, I don't know if they're somewhere. Maybe they're in my pocket or something over here. But, yeah. So I'll look for those and charge and everything. And, I also I want a new car because my car right now is so ugly. It's a Kia Sportage 2017 in this, like, old lady gray color. And I mean, it did belong to my grandma, so it is gonna be old lady gray. But I really want a car. Like one that I want to drive, you know? But the ones I want are very, very expensive. So, that's probably not gonna be good. It's just hair. But, I think I'm just gonna keep this car until it fully breaks down and I'm stopped on the highway. And then all that money I've saved up until then, I'm gonna use that to put a down payment on, not my dream car, but like my step up dream car. Like the car I'm gonna use until I have my dream car. Because by the time this breaks down, I doubt I'll have enough money for my dream car. And I don't even know what my dream car is right now. I have a bunch of cars I like, but they're not my dream car, you know? Because I really like Corvettes, but also I think they're kind of basic. Like, they're the basic sports car, you know? I want something unique. What is that car brand? Aston Martin or something? Is that a car brand? But they make really beautiful cars, and I really want one of those. But also, I don't know if I would be comfortable, like, driving around in that. Also, ew. When I dyed my hair red, my friend accidentally got, like, a little bit of my blonde in it. So it looks so weird now. But I think I want to dye this part pink or something, and I want to re-dye this red. I put red on top of the brown because I didn't want to bleach this part as well because this is already so damaged. But yeah. Anyways, that's off topic. There's these really pretty Aston Martin cars I want, but I don't know if they sell the cars like that or if people did mods and wraps to do the ones I like. But there also is a really pretty color combination, like this maroony, like wine red, but not wine red, because wine red is really dark. It's like maroony with a beige, vanilla, off-white leather upholstery, and that color combination is absolutely stunning. But also, I feel like that would be more of a show-off car. I don't know if that would be an everyday driver. So I could get that as a show-off car. And then for my dream driving car, I think I would want probably a Porsche. Like a 911 probably. And probably a GT3. Because I think that's probably closer to my dream car currently. I don't know if it's like my dream car, but that is a beautiful car and it can be an everyday driver. And it's just stunning. And I have to get the spoiler and everything. What are some other cars? For like a basic car that I could get, my step-up car, I want something like a Charger. But those are also so basic. I want like a Charger or a Challenger. Or what are some other ones? I don't know. I feel like both of those would be good step-ups. I don't know if I would get anything else. Obviously, a mini SUV would be more practical, but also I hate driving it. Like, when I walk out to my car, I feel physical pain that I have to get in this and drive it because it's so ugly. And I know I'm being dramatic, but I'm sorry. It's just true. And I want to have a car where I can walk out in the parking lot and be like, that's my car, and just be happy, you know? But, yeah, and this car just has a bunch of issues. So it's probably going to break down soon. That's why I don't think I'm going to have the money by then to get my dream car, because I don't think this car is going to last much longer. But by the time it breaks down, I should have enough money for a step-up car. Yeah, all I can think of is a Charger and a Challenger. But those are so basic, and I see so many of them. But also, it is just a step towards my dream car. So it's okay if it's basic, right? And I think I'll be happy driving it. I also really want to learn how to drive stick, but I feel like that's a necessary complication. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping and head home and do all those things.
So I ended up not going out because I was just procrastinating, but also because so the cafes with cheap coffee, like the cheapest I can probably get is $3.50 for a coffee. They all closed in like an hour and a half. And I didn't want to feel rushed, but the only cafe open until like after 5 was Starbucks, and Starbucks for coffee is like $6, so I definitely wasn't gonna do that. But then there's also McDonald's, who has coffee for like $1 or $2, but if I got coffee there for cheap, it's not really a good studying atmosphere. So even if I got cheap coffee, there's nowhere that I could have gone. Oh my god. There's nowhere I could have gone to actually study. So I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I just
won't go and I'll just do my homework at home. So I made myself a coffee. Honestly, pretty good. Proud of myself. I added a bunch of stuff in it. But by the time I was done making the coffee, I was too tired to even study or anything. Because like I made the coffee and then I had to put all my fixins in it and then I had to wait for it to cool down and then I had to add some more stuff in it. It's just a long process. But I drank it while I was reading manga. So now it's 4:45 and I'm so like just I'll do my homework some other time, or I'm probably gonna do it tonight because I have like a big free day today, so it'll be fine. But I got all dressed up and everything, and then I was like, while I waited for my iPad to charge, I was searching up all the coffee and everything, and I was just like, oh. And also the amount of sugar in those coffees is so scary because in a large McDonald's coffee, there's like 50 grams of sugar. Oh my god. And even though it's so cheap, I don't think I could drink that without throwing up. And Starbucks, way more expensive. And although their ingredients are probably a little bit better, I feel like for a drink I would like, it would be a bit more sugar, or maybe equivalent to McDonald's. And I feel like Starbucks is so nice. That's such a study place, you know? Like, that's an it girl place to study. But it's not a broke girl place to study because I'm too scared to spend $6 on a drink. But, and then the other places close so early because, if it's not a commercial place like Arby's or Taco Bell or Starbucks or McDonald's, all of the other places that aren't those, like the places that are city specific, like family owned here, they all close at around 5 every day, maybe 5:30. So it's kind of tough. And the commercial places are usually disgusting ingredients, like fast food, or really expensive and still unhealthy, like Starbucks. So it's like, it's kind of tough. And I'm usually busy in the mornings until about 2, so I can't have like a good study day and go early in the mornings to get the cheaper coffee. So like, what do I do? Study at home. Like, I know, but I have so many other things to distract me at home, like my manga or like my anime or like just my normal books or just anything else. So it's just tough, okay? It's tough. But yeah, I will get everything done. I like getting things done early and being prepared and being like all studious and whatever, but I tend to just do things last minute. And I never have late assignments. Like, I always end up finishing everything. But it, like I said, it's always last minute. So it's not as like awesome. I'm not being as how do I word this? Like, I wish I could be a better student. I'm not as good of a student as I want to be, you know? But like, I feel like it's so easy to study. It's so easy to do your homework as soon as you get it, but I just can't. And I don't know why, but I don't know. But I cleaned my bathroom, and I did the dishes, and I made coffee, and went to work only for 4 hours. And then I finished volume 1 of Hirano and Kagi, and I'm about to start volume 2. And I found my AirPods, and I dropped my brother off at work, and I ate, well, I had the snack. Like, I had the fig bar, and I had the crackers, and then I had something else, like another snack. Right? Because I had those two at break, and then I got home, and I was saying how hungry I was. So I went and ate a um oh, I had a yogurt with granola. So that was really yummy. I've been eating that so much recently. And it's just so yummy. But the yogurt I have does have added sugar in it. So but it's something my dad got. So when I go shopping next, I'm gonna get the just plain Greek yogurt with nothing added in it because it's more protein and less sugar. And it is kind of nasty if you eat it by itself, and it's super, like, it coats your mouth disgustingly. But when you add the yummy fibrous granola, it's so good. And also there's like protein granola or something. So I might buy some of that as well once I finish up the stuff I have right now. And a little while ago I got this protein cereal, and it's so good. So I might have to get more of that. Yeah, that was really good. But anyways, I'm gonna read these, and then I'm actually looking forward to starting this witch one. So that'll be good. And also reading all this boy love manga, I kind of want to read some girl love ones. I was thinking about that the other day, because I've just been reading so much of these, but I want some cute girls, you know? Because all these boys are so adorbs. So I need some girls being in love. I didn't find any at the library, but I wasn't looking as well. Like, I just look at whatever has a good, like, cover aesthetic, or I guess just the spine of it, if it looks cool or has good colors, or it looks unique. Those are the ones I pick up. But I'll try and go through the books more intentionally and try and look for a girl love one, or just like any romance, because I've been reading those way too much. I'll also probably watch some Haikyuu, because I think I have about 6 hours until Valorant starts. So I have a bit of reading time. I still need to edit those diary videos, but so tedious. Like, I started this channel so I didn't have to edit, but then I was stupid and kept accidentally showing things that I wasn't supposed to. So now I have to go back through each minute and look. I'm only, I think, 10 minutes into that hour-long first video, and I've, like, had to blot out, like, a whole, like, 30 things because I'm stupid. And in my video, I was like, oh, I'll just go and, like, blot this out later. But I wish I would have just refilmed it instead. Or, like, cover them up better instead of, like, putting all that responsibility on my editing self. Like, girl, I'm stressed. But anyways, we deal. I am very happy that I was able to empty out my room. Like, I just feel so much better walking in here now. I still need to hang some things on the walls, so maybe I can do that today. And I need to move my calendar down, take off that net, and then that'll just reduce some clutter in my room. I think that's it. I might have a ramen cup right now. But I don't know. I feel so disgusting because my stomach isn't hungry, but I want to eat. Like, okay, how much was that? I think the yogurt, I forget how many calories, but I know the granola has a lot of calories. Well, I don't know if it's granola. It's just a super dense cereal. But yeah, that has, I think, quite a bit of calories. So I'm just gonna say that whole thing was 400, the granola and the yogurt. So that's 800 calories I've already had today, and it's only 5 p.m. And a ramen cup I think is $2.90. So that'll be 1,100, right? About. And I'm supposed to stay under 1,200. Ideally. I don't have the time because I'm fat. But I really am craving it right now. Ramen is so yummy, but it's because of all the sodium that it's so addicting. Because it's actually just extremely unhealthy. But I'm too lazy to like make a healthy version. And the noodles I got that one time that you microwave, and then I was adding my own seasonings to it. I never find them at the grocery store anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna go read now. Look at all that nastiness right there. Oh my god. I'm so jealous of Korean girls with good skin. Or like any Asian. Like, why couldn't I get that? Anyways, I will talk later. Hi, so it's 8:40 right now, and for the past while I've just been researching stuff about Beyonce, and oh my gosh, bro, I don't think I can make it. Because like I already knew they were highly selective, but they don't really post their requirements and everything. But just the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why do I think I'm smart? Like, why do I think I even have a chance? But we'll see. I mean, because the application fee is $100, and I'm dumb. So should I even apply? Because like, there's a very tiny chance that I would get accepted with my subpar high school record. But Beyonce's like my dream. I'm just not smart enough. But anyways, I was writing in this like a ton of stuff. Like, let me show you how much. Well, it's not too much. But so I started writing this, and then I wrote like 4 lines up here, and then I was like, wait, I'm just gonna go through their entire website and write down anything I need to. So that's where that started. And then I did all of that, and then I did all of that, I did all of that, and then I did all of that, and then I did all of that, and 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 then I'm halfway done with this page. I've gone through most of their things up here, but they do have a little student ambassador thing where you can email and speak to one of the students there so they can answer your questions. So I might do that a little later, because I do have a few questions. And there's also, let me show you, or talk about, I guess. Where is that? Was that on a different page? Oh, here it is. So they have 3 different divisions. They have their Underwood division, Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences division, and then Integrated Science and Engineering division. So I've really only looked at the humanities one because so they don't really have any divisions that would directly benefit what I want to do, but I could just do an Asian studies one for like a I don't want to call it a throwaway year, but it kind of is, because the Asian studies isn't going to help what I want to do, you know? But because I want to go to Yonsei so bad, I could just do that for a year. There's also creative technology management, which I think a few of those aspects could benefit, like from an entrepreneurial standpoint, but it is focusing on like the creative department, which I'm not really gonna be doing. And and then I haven't looked at their Underwood division too much, but for those degrees they have comparative literature and culture, economics, international studies, political science and international relations, and life science and biotechnology. So I think a few of those could be interesting. I would have to read up on their course work for those and see. And then integrated science, none of those are what I would be good at. But those are their majors. So I would have to select one, but there's like probably I don't really know. I don't know how university or college, I don't know how it works. But I think there's other side classes I can take aside from those. They also have something called Common Curriculum, which is a program that is, I don't know if it's required or not for undergrads. And it like goes along with your major, like a separate set of classes to go along with it. Human history and culture, communication, adaptability, and stuff like that. It says during their first 2 years, UIC students will take basic CC, common curriculum, courses in a variety of disciplines in the liberal arts, including lecture, blah blah blah. Western and Eastern civilization, writing intensive seminar, understanding Christianity, critical reasoning, research methods, and quantitative design, science literacy, literature, history, philosophy. So that's for freshman and sophomore year. But if I'm going in not as a freshman, I don't know if I want to go in during sophomore or junior year. I'm really not sure yet. So I don't know how that would work. It says junior and senior year students take seminars and they can delve more deeply into specific areas of academic research, explore creative arts, develop professional skills. In senior year, students can choose to write a thesis through common curriculum, working either with faculty or faculty from the majors. And then they have like descriptors of the courses and senior thesis and creative writing certificate. But some of their courses they offer for the freshman writing intensive seminar. That's the first thing that popped up. Spectrum of academic writing, arts in Korea, Gothic fiction and film. I feel like that'd be interesting because I do love the Gothic era. There's also classic Latin grammar, the generosity of place, Victorian biography, the poetics and politics of walking, the Holocaust, contested memories, writing the history of atrocities in the 20th century, introduction to critical theory. Those are course samples. Purpose of freshman writing intensive seminar,
to help students develop and hone college-level composition skills through intensive training on all stages of nonfiction expository writing. Small class size, substantial writing load, sustained instructors' feedback will teach both the fundamental skills and tools of expository writing. Emphasize interpretive skills, techniques, reading, skills in writing and argumentation. Through the intensive study of selected academic topic, students will develop fundamental skills of academic writing. And then their other sections are critical reasoning, research design and quantitative methods, science literacy, literature, world history, world philosophy, Western civilization, Eastern civilization, and seminars. I don't know what any of that is. They also have Korean Studies minor, and then they have a master's in innovation. Then their ICE, which is that department that I definitely will not do. They have a graduate program for that. But oh my gosh, there's so much there's just so much. And just wow, I don't know if I could, I don't even know if I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. UIC alumni, let's see. Oh, I thought it was gonna list their alumni. I guess it's just an association. But I was writing down things like the deadlines and everything, and obviously they might slightly vary when I decide to apply, but they have their 1 second, let me look it up. Whoops. Okay, perfect. Flip right to the right page. So they have their spring semester, which starts in March, and their fall semester, which starts in September. They don't have the specific dates out for the fall semester yet, but spring, the basic, what it is right now, and like I said, it could vary. Their online application deadline is October 11th. Document submission deadline October 18th. Online interview is December 6th. For the interview, that's scary. So they call you and then you have an interview with one of the application people. Like, what am I supposed to say? What are they gonna ask? Like, that's scary. I feel like I would totally fail at that. But they have a point system, so all of your documents and your academic history and everything, that's based on a scale of 200 points. And then your interview is based off of a scale of 100 points, and your overall score is going to be out of 300 points. And that will determine like your acceptance, or so your online interview is December 6th, and your admission notification is December 13th. And then for the fall one, their estimated dates, online application early April of 2025, and then document submission deadline is early April as well, and then online interview is sometime early June, and then admission notification is sometime late June. Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry, somebody was walking in the hall. And then I think after you get accepted, their office will provide information on visas, tuition payment, course enrollment by late January for spring semester and late June for the fall semester. And then the points. And so they're going to base it off of your academic achievements and non-academic accomplishments. They also have several scholarships. So they have an admission scholarship, which is full tuition for 4 years, but you have to be like outstanding to have that. So I'm not even going to worry about that. But all students are automatically considered, but it just goes to whoever they think is best, and then you'll get notified about that. And in order to keep that scholarship, you have to keep above a certain GPA for each semester. There's also merit-based, which is full, half, or third off per semester. It's for any of the students currently enrolled. Everyone's automatically considered, and then they also have a need-based, which is like financial aid. It's the same thing as the merit-based, full, half, or third per semester. And then they have other ones that aren't set each year that kind of just come and go, but their office will send information about them to any eligible students as they become available. And so, yeah. But I just go through all the information I have here. So if I want to transfer it to being a junior, I'm gonna have to have half of my required graduation credits completed, and then I'm also gonna have to have an Associate of the Arts and 63 credits like finished, along with the half required. That part was a little confusing. But if I want to transfer in as a sophomore, I have to have my freshman year completed, obviously, and have equal to or over 1/4 of graduation credits completed. These are just all the documents that are needed. Because I'm half Korean, I have to get a document from my mother that she renounced her Korean citizenship, and it has to be an official document from the government. But because she was adopted, she just has one from the adoption agency, so that should work. But anyways, for first semester, it's about $5,500 USD. So honestly, that is not bad. Like my culinary school is almost 40,000 for the whole schooling. So a year is 2 semesters, right? But that would only be like, that's less than 15K for a full year. Like, I don't think that's bad at all. And then it goes down for other semesters. The first semester is only about $100 more. It's probably for all the entrance things you have to do. And then timeline, I already went over that. And then, okay, what was interesting was that their Underwood division, so all freshmen, no matter what division you go into, have to spend a year at their Songdo campus, which is their international campus. And if you go through the Haas or the ICE one, you have to stay in Songdo for all of your years. But with Underwood, the major courses are going to be at that main Sinchon campus. And the Sinchon campus is the main reason I wanted to go, because I love their Sinchon campus. And their international campus at Songdo is near Incheon. So it's a little bit further away from Seoul. But, yeah. You have to select a division upon application, and you can only change your major within that division. You won't be able to change divisions at all. And let's see. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so the application fee is going to be 110 USD. And then there's 2 methods for application, but they basically follow the same rules. And then all the required documents you need, transcripts from all high schools attended, high school diploma, and then there's this thing called apostille. I think that's how it's pronounced, but it's just a little verification that the documents are correct, basically, for foreign country exchanges or something like that. This is just kind of repeat of other stuff. I can also apply for a campus tour. I don't know how much that costs, but their student ambassadors also deal with all that. So, but if I do that language program, I will probably just get a campus tour there. But yeah, this is stressful. I might have to look at some other Korean universities because if I can't get into Yonsei, then yeah, that sucks. It is my dream university, but because it's so elite, I really highly doubt I'm gonna be accepted into that. So I might look at a more easier university to get into that's also in Seoul. I know they have Korea University, but I think that's pretty prestigious as well. Let me look up their acceptance rate because for Yonsei, like coming in as a freshman, it's 0.5 to 1% acceptance rate. Let me look up acceptance rate. Okay, international students. 8%. Okay, that's not too bad. Let me see. Okay, some universities in Korea that are considered easier to get into for international students. Incheon National University. Like I said, I don't want to go to Incheon because that's right near the airport and very far from Seoul. Well, it's not very far. I mean, Korea is a small country. Let me see in Seoul. Korean universities have lower standards for foreigners to begin with. Aim a bit higher and do a little bit of research on your own. Really? Cheonnam, known as the most affordable university in South Korea. Let me look up where Cheonnam is. Oh, it's in Gwangju? Okay. That's kind of that's kind of far. Wow. I definitely don't want to be going all the way down there. Because I don't know anything about southern South Korea. But I could. I mean, they said it's easy to get into. What are my chances for Seoul National University? Getting into SNU as a foreigner is more likely than as a Korean student. You need to be at least TOPIK. Oh, okay. Oh, so they probably don't have English classes. Oh, that's what SKY stands for. Seoul, Korea, and Yonsei. I did not know that. Anyways, I'll look up this stuff more. I'm not gonna sit here and just scroll through Google the whole time. But in a couple hours, the games should be starting. Let me go to Valorant, Korea Valorant. Why do I hear piano music playing? What the heck? Am I going crazy? It must be from the TV in the living room. That's so weird.
Okay, it definitely is. Anyways, sorry. I'm not subscribed. Okay. It was 2 months ago. Oh, wow. Is that a... That's a female esports team. MIR Gaming. Whoa. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Anyways, so I'm probably just gonna chill until the games start. I'm gonna finish reading some of my manga and then just relax. I work tomorrow 9 to 2, but if my normal manager is there, then I'm probably not gonna be working till 9, but we'll see. But yeah. I'm so like, I really, really want to go to Yonsei, but I feel so stupid. Like everywhere I see, they're saying Yonsei is so prestigious and elite and everything, and I'm like, that's not me. How am I supposed to go there? Like, why are all my dream universities the hardest ones to get into? Like Oxford? What's their acceptance rate? Let me see. Oh, 17%. Wow, that seems really high compared to Yonsei's 0.5. Wow. Wow, in previous years it was only 13%. It definitely went up a little bit. What GPA? You would usually need an overall GPA of at least 3.7. Wow. I definitely don't have that. Well, also, I don't know because my classes are split up, and my college one doesn't give out GPAs, and my high school one, I only have that one class on the schedule. So how do you... let's look it up. How to calculate GPA. Calculate quality points. Multiply the number of credit hours for a course by the point value of your letter. What? How do I know my credit hours? Multiplied by 3 credit hours equals 12 quality points. Total divide by the quality points. That's too much work. Sorry. Whatever. I'll find it out when I graduate, right? It'll send that to me. But yeah, there's so many options for when I graduate, and I'm so torn because I really would love to buy an old place, renovate it, and make my own cafe, but I'm so not prepared for that right now. So should I do some fun stuff like study in Korea, or should I lock in and open a bakery as soon as possible? Like, I don't know. Because I could always go to Korea later and travel there, and I know I will, but I'm not always going to have the opportunity to study there. But also, Korea is like crazy with their academics, so I don't know if I'll be able to keep up because I'm extremely lazy and stupid. So, is there even a... I shouldn't overestimate my intelligence, which I think I definitely am. Or no, I think I'm just ignoring my lack of intelligence. And I'm just thinking about how nice it would be to go to school there, but I'm not thinking, could you survive school there? Which I think I'm definitely too stupid. Because watching all these K-dramas, like, yeah, I know they're not completely accurate, but they're studying all the time. Like, they go to school for 8 hours and they go, like, study for 8 hours. I don't think I could do that. I'm too lazy.
But also, if everyone around me is doing that and it's kind of the norm and there's really nothing else to do, I feel like I could. But also, I don't know if I could. But also, that's kind of the only chance I would get to live in Korea is if I go to school there. Or I could go there and work. But I don't know what I would get a job as. Because I don't know Korean. But I don't know. It's so tough. There's so many things I want to do, but I don't have the skills or the intelligence to do them, which is unfortunate. And it sucks because there is stuff I could have done about that. It's not something like, well, not my fault, because it is my fault, which makes it even more disappointing. Because I want to do stuff that, like, is a dream for me to do, like go to Yonsei, live in Korea, travel everywhere. But I also feel like maybe being basic and living a normal life, that might be more beneficial in the long run. Like just going to community college like everyone else does and living in the States my entire life and putting all my money towards school and doing all that basic stuff. Maybe that is more beneficial. But I want to do stuff where I'm like, wow, I just did that. I want to do stuff like that. I don't want to have a basic life that has no wow factor, you know? But also, all the stuff that has a wow factor costs a lot of money and time. So, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. If I was smart, this would be so easy. I could just apply to any college I ever wanted to. I don't even want to go to Harvard or anything. I don't care about Harvard and Cornell and everything. I just want Yonsei. But I'm too dumb. But whatever. Oh my god, I'm baking. Like, I feel like such a disappointment because I feel like I've spoken about this before. I keep saying how much I want to be a baker and how much I love baking, and I tell everyone I bake as a hobby, but I haven't made anything in so long. One, it's because I'm scared to spend money, because I don't want to waste money on ingredients and everything, because it's coming out of my bank account. And it just takes a lot of time, and my kitchen isn't very inspiring. But also, it's just me being lazy. So, because there's this popular baker on YouTube named Rosanna Pansino, and she had a series called Nerdy Nummies, and I used to watch her religiously. And she had just posted a video of her in her new kitchen, and she was recreating some of the first cake videos she ever made, and recreating those cakes. And she had a super, like, I don't want to say ugly kitchen, but looking like my kitchen. And she was still having fun and baking and making all these things and just perfecting her skill. And then there's me who's held back by things like that. But I think I'm just making excuses for myself. But really, it's just the reason I don't bake is because I'm lazy and stupid, you know? But I don't know. Like, I feel like if I filmed me baking, I would bake a lot more because I would be more in. Macaron, please. Your whimpering annoys me so much. Okay? Shush. I'll be out in a second. And I feel like me filming those videos would inspire me to bake more because I would have things to post. But I want my videos to look good. And if I have an ugly kitchen, I'm not motivated to make those videos because I have to watch myself in a bad kitchen. But because we are doing kitchen renovations, I feel like it'll look better. And the second thing, the more important thing, is that I don't want to film videos with other people around. And the kitchen is such a public space. Like, even though there's someone in my house right now, I can film this video in my house because I'm in my room with a closed door. But in my kitchen, there's no privacy, and I don't want to be filming a video with other people in it
and I like my videos to be quiet and calm. If I have someone stomping up the stairs or shutting the door or walking past me, it's not very inspiring and calm, you know? So I keep saying when I live alone, I will. Girl, she's chasing her tail. I keep saying when I live alone, I'm gonna be more inspired to do all that, but really, am I? I don't know. Anyways, this was a very long yap session, so I'm gonna go do something else. Maybe get a drink or something. But yeah, I will probably be back when the esports game starts. So bye. Okay, it's 11:30 right now. The game is literally gonna start in a few minutes. But I'm just not gonna watch. I don't care. I'll watch the replays or whatever. I'm just so tired. And everything is pissing me off. So, and I haven't even posted yesterday's video or the 3 stupid diary reading videos, but I don't know, maybe I just won't post anything. Ugh. Like, I tried to get into a Valorant game, and then my stupid mic thing got all glitchy, and my audio got all glitchy, and then my game froze, and then all the audio cut out, and then I was just stuck on the loading screen for like 15 minutes. So I disconnected my Wi-Fi and reconnected, stayed on the same screen. I closed the game, reopened, wouldn't even reopen. I ended all my tasks. My task manager tried to reopen it, nothing reopened. I restarted my game, tried to open it, wouldn't open, kept saying not responding. And I restarted my computer again and it finally opened, but then I get into a game and someone dodges, like on the loading screen or on the agent select. Like, oh, bro, can I not have one thing? And then my dog, she's so stupid, and then goes and tries to run away when I'm trying to drive and go pick my brother up. She decides to just bolt down the street. And so we have to go look for her because she's stupid. Oh my god. But yeah. New Wi-Fi should be coming out on Wednesday. New router, stupid thing. And then I keep trying to grow my nails out, but then I have like, every time I'm like bored or something, I keep ripping them off again, so I can never grow them out. I keep ripping them off without even thinking. And then I keep eating because I'm a fat ass. Anyway.